Jason Burt from the Daily Telegraph. I'm sorry I don't speak Portuguese. Is it
No,
okay
no
if I ask you
problem.
some questions in English?
No problem.
Hard question to start with. I read once that you would have become a sports journalist if you hadn't gone into football. If you were writing a report on yourself, what would you say about this season?
I don't know, because I never got the education to be a sports journalist, so I'm not into the subject as I would have been if I went to university to study it. I mean, I'm a very reserved person, and I'll probably, I don't know, write something about it. I like to share my success with people that bring me the success, which are these people, from top to bottom, that sit around me, and I'm just grateful that I work with the top people nationally and internationally, because this club keeps on winning trophies home and abroad, and so I'm just a fortunate guy, and maybe reserved and fortunate is what I would write about a person like me.
Are you slightly embarrassed by the amount of interest in you at the moment?
If I'm embarrassed?
Are you slightly embarrassed by the amount of
No.
interest in you at the moment?
I think I think the excitement. It also helps, of course, that I've worked with the best coach in the world. I mean, I think that's a fact. People see me, although I have to distance myself because I believe I have my own personality, and the way I work is completely different. People associate me with one of the best managers in the world, so I just have to live with that. It's not a thing that creates me any kind of problem, but it's the reality. People think that I am the next one, and I'm not the next one. I am a normal coach who benefits from having top players. One day I'll be in a team which I won't benefit from having this kind of talent, and I'm a shit one.
So you wouldn't call yourself a special one then?
No, never.
I mean, how important was it for you to make that break and to become a coach in your own right, away from Jose?
It was important for me because I felt I could give much more in terms of my potential. It's something I felt from inside. I gave a lot to that technical staff while I was there, and I think they are grateful for the work I did. I fully understand the position that I was then, because it's the way things are. I mean, everyone has his position. Everyone can help to reach success, but I was fortunate to be involved with them and be successful with them, and I was always very, very professional in what I did. The breakup ended up because I felt I could give a little bit more. I had so much more to give, and I felt the urge to start managing. If I could have given or not more to Jose, I think I could, but I completely understand that he didn't feel the need for me to give him much more, because he was already successful to the best. So in that kind of case, I felt that it was time for me to try it.
So did you become frustrated? Obviously, you'd been coaching and doing reporting for him for quite a long time. Did you become frustrated and wanted to become?
I mean, I think in a position like that, you feel like you go into an habit. And when you go into an habit, you can either forget that you can reach other heights and be successful in the work you do, which I was, and or try to give it an extra edge. And I felt that I could give a little bit more. I could be more competitive. I could maybe exploit myself to another potential, and I took the risk.
But it's interesting that you've come to Porto, which is obviously the club where he was as well. Mm-hmm. Is that not a danger that you're following in his footsteps?
No, neither Porto makes the choices regarding the fact that they chose Jose before. Neither do I make the choices because Jose was here before. I mean, it's nothing to do. It's just coincidences that come around. I mean, we are in the semi-final of the UEFA Cup, and people think again, this guy is the new one. Yeah. He's doing the same achievements, but we don't care. I mean, we have to be successful because this club has a pedigree of a very successful club, and we are just keeping it on the right tracks. It's nothing normal for us. I mean, 7 years ago we were in the semi-final of an European competition, so we want this to be normality for us. I think we want to be this to be a normal season where we can be competitive nationally and internationally.
Obviously, I've come from England, and it is true that clubs in England are talking about you. I know you're saying it's just speculation, but do you think they're being it's a bit too early for you to be talked about in terms of perhaps other clubs who've only been here a short period of time?
I mean, I think it's normal. I think it's the thing that chases everybody. Everybody who is successful or is managing to be successful around the world generates interest. I take it very well. I mean, I only don't take it well when we go into lies. I mean, this is something that happens in Italy, for example, where supposedly I told a Roma director that I wouldn't go to Roma because I was going to Liverpool, and Jose told me I should go to the Premier League instead of the Serie A. This is something that some guy made up, and it sells as a true story. So this is something I cannot accept. And these kinds of stories keep coming about. I mean, speculation is okay, but lies are not. And this is. I mean, it's normal, but it's something that I don't accept easily.
But do you think it's important for you to stay in Porto for a little bit longer to create something more before you leave?
My main objective in my career is to build something that I'm proud of, and I don't want to be here. I've been telling the Portuguese press a long time. I don't want to be in the coaching position a long time, because it's a position that drains you emotionally and it takes a lot from you and from your family, and I don't want to leave it a lot. So I want to have a short 10, 12-year career, 15 maybe maximum, and leave. And in this time I want to be something, I want to leave some kind of mark. I mean, I think my big achievement was being able to save Académica from relegation, which was a massive first challenge for me, and with I was just 31 years old when I took it, and this was something that is going to make me proud from my beginnings. But I mean, I don't know where my career will take me. I'm not obsessed with it. So if it takes me to 15 years in the club that I love, it's perfect for me.
So when you're 45, where will you be, do you think?
I don't know, maybe I reach a contract with Sky Sports and win a lot of money.
Become a pundit. But obviously, you're in the Premier League.
Or with the Telegraph.
You're in the Premier League for quite some time with Chelsea. What are your memories of that time?
Oh, some good memories. I mean, I still speak a lot to the persons over there, the players and the staff. Some good memories because London is a city that I feel I could live there perfectly. It's a city that made an impact on my family as well. We had some good times over there, and the people in the club are fantastic, from players to staff to the owner. So this is the kind of memories that I have from that time. I mean, with Jose we reached maximum success, because for Chelsea to reach the Premier League title 50 years after was something very, very strong, and made a strong impact in the world football, and maybe in the brand name of Chelsea as really a successful club in the world.
But since Jose's left, they've had a lot of coaches, and they still haven't won the Champions League. Does that surprise you?
No, I mean, I can understand that Chelsea is obsessed with the Champions League. It's something which is legitimate. But the Champions Leagues are not won by the best clubs. They are won by the clubs who are lucky when they go in the draws, in the first and away draws, home and away draws. And this is the kind of situation. I mean, top clubs go year after year out of the Champions League. Inter was completely going out in the last 8 of the competition, year after year, till Jose came in and gave them the title. So it's something that happens. You can build a top team to be successful in the Champions League, but it's not enough. You have to be lucky, efficient in 2 games. In 2 games, anything can happen, and it's just not building the best stars in the world. is luck. Also, luck counts also, and competence, of course. But it's unexpected. Maybe Chelsea never expected to reach the Champions League final when Jose left, for example.
Do you think
In that year, in the year of transition with Avram.
Do you think they made a mistake?
No.
With Jose going?
No. I don't think they made.
Do you think it was time to go?
They don't make mistakes. I mean, Jose won the FA Cup on the season before with the Carling Cup. We went to the semi-final against Liverpool, lost in penalties. It was a season that we had injuries everywhere. We played Paulo Ferreira, central defender, with SEN. So we were at the maximum of our abilities with the players we had, and there was nothing more that we could do. And still, the season was successful, but the owner had other expectations, and maybe it proved them well because they reached the final that they were eager. And if John Terry hadn't slipped in the penalty, they would have won the cup. So it was a question of luck that I was speaking about, or unluck.
Would you go back?
It's not even a question, because I have no contact with people in Chelsea that decide the future.
So what are the big influences on your career? Obviously Jose. Is there anyone else who you sort of think about in terms of?
I don't speak with Jose.
You don't speak anymore?
No.
Is that because when you left he wasn't happy about it?
No, because we spoke after I left. We spoke a lot when I was in academic. It's just the way things are.
Does he see you as a rival now, do you think?
No. I'm no rival to what I think is going to be the best manager of all time.
You think he will be regarded as that when he finishes his career?
I think so. With the amount of titles that he keeps winning, it will arrive.
And what do you think you'll be regarded as when you finish your career?
I don't know. It's something that I'm not obsessed. I just want to be proud of the career that I have achieved. And I mean, this is individual. I'm not looking for praisal from the media. I'm looking for individual achievement. This is the commitment I have. Nothing else. I'm not looking for people to think that I was decisive this season. It's really things that I don't care. We are decisive because we are Porto, which is a massive club, nationally and international.
Do you still compile the same reports that you did when you were at Chelsea?
No, I have people working for me.
And do you still go into the same amount of detail?
Well, he is very good, and I told him he has the talent to go on his own. He's another kid like me, very motivated, and maybe a future coach. I don't know. Maybe we will reach a time where he will want to start his career as well. But he gives me the amount of detail that is enough for top teams. But it's nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing that other clubs don't do.
Do you still keep those reports that you had from Chelsea?
All of them, yeah.
You've still got some?
Yeah,
Can I see one?
It's in the internet.
Are they? Yeah. Because I remember one was leaked onto the internet.
Yeah,
it was very detailed.
They're
They're amazing reports.
No, they're normal reports. It's nothing that I think you have to understand that. And I speak a lot to these people here in the press conference. We live in an era where people are excited about the tactical part of the game, because they think that they didn't have access to it in the last 20 years. So because things come out a little bit now about motivation and about tactics, you always have a tactical person in each TV commentary or a tactical person writing in the press. People are obsessed a little bit with that, but things are not like that. Things are much more about motivating players to their maximum potential. The tactical part of the game is absolutely the same everywhere in the world. I mean, you just have to adapt to the culture of each country. And you know that England is a transitional country because there's a lot of counterattacks, a lot of long balls, a lot of emotion generated for the game. You know that the Spanish teams are teams that like possession. They like to keep the ball. They like another style of play, and that's the reality. The culture is there, never changes. There's no hidden tactical dilemmas.
But I promise you that no club in England went into the level of detail that you did when you were there.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I don't believe. No.
What other sports?
Benitez was obsessed with detail and is one of the top coaches regarding opponent observation, and we lived the same period over there.
Yeah.
And his staff, not Benitez, but his staff.
Are you influenced by other sports at all?
No, I like motorsports a lot, and there's nothing to do with football.
Do you know who Theo Epstein is? Have you heard of him? Theo Epstein? Have you heard of him at all?
No, I think he's in Chelsea.
No. He's in Boston Red Sox.
No,
There's been comparisons made between you and a guy called Theo Epstein in America because of your age.
No, I don't follow American sports.
Okay, I was just
maybe I should be sorry, but I don't follow.
No, I think that's enough questions from me.
Okay.
So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.